Kicker Brandon Aubrey is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on a national stage like this. Really, his entire career he's demonstrated incredible poise no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, Achane. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
A gain of 6 yards.
They'll go. Achane. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running right, it's Pollard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Dolphins' 23-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 2. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
Gallup goes in motion. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line, given 2 on the play. This now a 3rd and 4. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Let's go, man.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Time on 3, tick.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
Solo left side. Hey, 21 is here. Out.
On first down, Tagovailoa dancing to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 36-yard line.
Tua going to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd and 3. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
ATS. Scott. Hey, out.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a three-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Still first down.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 47. Here we go, 46. Everybody kill. Here we go, going to 54. Why here? Hey, 47. Here we go, 47.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. In motion, the tight end. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Prescott to throw it. That's to his running back, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Go. Get out there. Here we go, 46. Switch it right.
Prescott off play action. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24. In motion right, one of the tight ends. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
This is where you step up, right here, baby. Let's get smart. They can't stop. Let's do it. Let's do it.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Well, it's gutsy to go for it in the red zone. The problem there is they were in their own red zone. Why in the world did they do that?
They must have thought they had the exact play call that they needed to go a big way. And I'm still not even buying that one. I'm reaching.
You're searching.
Absolutely reaching. But I do know this. On the other side of the field, that coaching staff was screaming at their defense, if you don't handle this one right here, this is a great opportunity for us. Take it away, guys. And they did.
And now excellent field position. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Second and 9. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Second down, Pollard again. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Let's go, kill. 154, 147.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
Hey, get set. Corner, long. Solo left Zion.
Tua now on first down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Aubrey now for the point after. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Defense.
Let's play.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
21G.
Achane gets it from the gun. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Hey, 20, TX. Out.
Now Tua. That's into the hands of Chosen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
when you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Solo left Zion.
Tua to throw again. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
Go ahead.
Tua, a final shot before half. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very... Well, time is of the essence. We breezed through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Second half begins with a run by Pollard. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Deshaun Elliott there on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Lamb will go in motion. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Switch today. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 26.
Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
We're going to 53. Hey, kill.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go with Mostert. Marquise Bell in on that stop.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. He'll dump this off to Achane.
Automatic 1st down.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up with a short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their 1st touchdown of the game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. That's caught out wide by Cooks. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Here's Pollard again. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Lamb will go in motion. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Back at the 41-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Like the footwork back there. I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be Dolphin football. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
Hey, we gonna do what we do.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Tua going to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push.
Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
20 TX, 21G, 21G. Solo left Zion, solo left Zion.
Tua now on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Hey, hey. Whoa. Hey.
On 2nd down, Tua. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. We look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And shedding through the tackle to the 22-yard line.
Bradley Chubb on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd and 6.
22-yard line.
Go, get out there, get out there. 26.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you get success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
Switch, hey. We go 47. 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
All right. He's right, snug.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Deron Bland on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TA. Turbo 1 high. Out.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
2nd down, Pollard again, powering forward, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 33-yard line.
Now a give here to Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
Off the play fake, Prescott. Flush to his right. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Now Hill to return it. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests. But in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Good. Hey, kill. 27. 26.
They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll go down at the 28. 78 yards on the ground here for Pollard. This is a 1st down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5.
Now 2nd and 5.
Go. Get out there. 26.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Prescott now. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire 2nd half, but their 1st half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the 1st half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the 2nd half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we're running it back with the 2 teams from Super Bowl.
set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here is Gtowncapp heading out to lead this Miami offense.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mostert to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Once again, it's Mostert. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Again at 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now. A handoff running left is Mostert. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Here's Tua. Throw caught by Achane. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, but they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So opening drive, third down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, and the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and a couple. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 24 yards. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue: explosive runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Swinging this out for Pollard. Oh, nice move. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Phillips, the edge man, on the tackle.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. 47 yards for Tony Pollard. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on 1st down. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Hey, 21G. 21G.
Now back to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. And this one is incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Well, bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation instead. Tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 18-yard line.
Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill. Go ahead. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Hey, Gtowncapp!
Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off.
Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Cover one high.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Miami.
20 TX. 21G. He's right.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And just shedding him off there. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins!
Tua fighting his old Alabama teammate Jalen Waddle
as his guys are able to extend their lead. Sanders on for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We're going to 54 wide. Hey, 47. 46.
Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, 65 yards.
And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Cowboys 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working. He's got him in. Complete. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. Shreds the tackle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Cowboys 31-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. His throw incomplete.
So many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
Yep, as a result, knocks it down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Miami.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Tua going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this 1st half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room.
30 seconds remain in this 1st half as they come up here 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing, Prescott.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Prescott on 1st down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football and turns it into 6.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott flushed out right.
That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Kill. 47.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where Stan...
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
On second down, it's Pollard. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough third down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on second down.
He's letting it fly for Cooks, and that is incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
47. 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill.
Fourth down, Prescott.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. They'll come up 2nd and 7. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. Down inside the 10. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Mostert. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Achane.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Boy, trying to punch it in on 3rd and goal, and they go back a yard.
And how about the chest thumping that's going on right now? They just stuffed them on that play, daring them to try and run it again. No chance.
The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And out now come the Cowboys. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And that's caught out wide by Cooks.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Prescott.
He'll find land. That's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
You think about the great receivers in the game, what do they have in common? The ability to create separation in their routes. Whether it's a head fake, a sharp cut, selling a different route, the subtle bump, it's a tough skill to teach. And this is well done here to get open and pick up the 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's 3rd and 7.
And again, it's Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott now rolling to his right. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 2nd down and 3. It's caught left side by Cooks. So nothing doing there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Looking to throw. Prescott sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Brandon Cooks from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Achane gets it from the gun. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Finding room at midfield, and he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll give this to Achane. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Here's Tua. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
81 yards rushing now for Mostert as he picks up a first down.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
Once again, it's Mostert. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Sanders' kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So Dak and the Cowboys down by 9. 1:52 to play. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10.
Now Dak. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Prescott.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Cam Smith.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
And the Cowboys force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. This is 1st and 10.
At their own 10-yard line.
Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Here's Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw, Prescott.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Switch. Hey, here we go, 46. 26.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Flush to his right.
Able to find Gallup.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Here's Dak.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
One last shot now for Prescott. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Miami Dolphins.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. So now the Colts backed up to start their initial drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Richardson going right to the air. The toss here completed to Pittman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Richardson to the air on first down. And going right back to Pittman.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback there for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Well, throw for Pittman is intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier Howard. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. 1st drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Tua sets up to pass it.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Here is 3rd and 5.
In motion, Hill.
Watch it, Oscar. Corner, long. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TX. Ready?
Tua going to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Jalen Ramsey brought him down. 4 yards on the
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
44-yard line.
Go!
Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
60 back there. Come back here. Can't be 11.
Now Richardson.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Phillips tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello in a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, number one. 20, TX. 21G. 32 Stinger. Out.
Up the middle, Achane. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Solo left Zion. Solo. Hey. Oh. Hey.
Now Tua. And now look at this. Big gain but fumble. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes, they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time, he used his quickness to make a play.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Corner, long. Solo left Zion.
From the gun, it's Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Here's Tua. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up fourth.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
So fourth down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
On the 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
70, Timberwolves. Warriors, 70. Ready, ready.
Richardson looking to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
18, Pioneers, 79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
He'll buy some time right.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Hey, pass. Seven Pirates.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be asked.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 21. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
They hand it off to Mostert. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
All right, fellas, listen up.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
21G, 21G. Solo left Zion, solo left Zion. 21G.
Williams loses the football, and the Colts pick it up, taking it right down Broadway. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So the defense forced. The score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
All right, come on.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
I'm trying to understand.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Hey. Watch it, Oscar.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, 21 TN.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area. So it's not grounding, even though there is no way that ball was going to be caught.
Tua to try again on second down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
And the Colts first down.
Get it! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Take man! Buffalo 18!
Here's Richardson to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we come to half. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
In motion, Hill.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
21G, 21G. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Looking to pass. Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you see a tip ball, one that's popped in the air, it looks like it's going to be an interception. Sometimes the guys try too hard or they fight each other and knock each other off the ball, and this one ends up falling to the ground.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
No, they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the posts.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Holding offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Check. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Zach Sealer on the stop.
Trap 19.
It's 2nd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
In motion goes the tight end.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Pierce in motion left.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
This is 2nd and 8. Achane on the counter.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Tua going to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
All right, fellas, listen up.
On third down, Achane.
And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. Back now in Miami. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He'll swing this out to Mostert.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Now that was a big run. It takes them all the way down to the 1-yard line, and that'll shake the confidence of any defense. So when they're looking for a little bit of support now, looking at their defensive coordinator, if I'm him, I dial up some pressure. I just go after him because otherwise...
And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert able to take it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just haven't been able to punch it in until that point. He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. On first down, Richardson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Richardson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. On second down, it's Taylor. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Now it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. This pass left side to Downs.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Dolphins' 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Again, it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Now Richardson back to throw it. This one completes Alec Pierce.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Second and 6 coming up. Richardson to throw it.
Throw taken in by Taylor, left side.
And the Colts are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Now first and goal. Taylor is going to take this one in for the Colts touchdown.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football, but he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Richardson going to change the play here.
They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. So Tua and the Dolphins down 18-17. 27 seconds to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down.
21G, 21G. Get set. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey.
Now Tua.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another try. 2nd and 10 now. Throwing Tua. Throw caught by Achane.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion.
Tua. Got a man. It's Roddy Chosen.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. On the handoff, this is Mostert.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. He's hit 3 times already, and this for the win. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights him off. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense.
They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Gtowncapp.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. Hey, 21 here. Hey, time out 2. Time out 2. Time out.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Another catch there for Waddle.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
21G.
From the gun, it's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Herbert changing things up.
It's Eckler again. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now. And now an audible here into something else. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert, escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is indeed good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Tanner Muse there defensively.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Tua.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. 3rd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. From midfield, here's Tua. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, they were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball at the turf at your running back's feet.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it.
Tua on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Mostert.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Now a give to Mostert running right. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And some strong running. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
Here's Mostert.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
One more time with Mostert.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown.
Tua finding his old Alabama teammate, Jalen Waddle.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Allen the man in motion right. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run the...
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Dolphins' 26-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Now it's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. That is caught, and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
In motion, the tight end. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's third down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. In motion left goes Allen. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, back to you, too, in just a bit. But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando and our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a strong first half from the lefty, Gtowncapp. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far. Both teams likely making their final adjustments before the second half. So, time for us to go back downstate to Miami and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
On first down, Justin Herbert.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Herbert. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And the Chargers first down.
A give, Eckler running to the right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Here's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Again, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's done a lot of out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Herbert going to change the play here.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. So signals the referee as they're going to convert by about a yard there on 4th and 5. Big conversion.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
This is a counter play. Eckler. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Sean Elliott there on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6.
On the give, this is Eckler.
73 yards on the ground for Eckler here. That's a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Now they'll shift things around. On second down, Eckler. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. He's 14 to the yard. And it's
third and 9 here. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, Herbert on third down. Steps away to his left. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
And his kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
32 Stinger. Ready.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Miami. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30 you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Solo left Zion. Solo.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Herbert now on second down. He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
A solid stiff arm. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
5-9.
Up the middle with Eckler. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Deshaun Elliott there on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Williams being motion left. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Ram.
Justin Herbert looking to pass, eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Eckler going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, Herbert buying time to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Herbert rolling to his right. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Herbert now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. So Tua and the Dolphins down 15-14. A minute 51 on the clock. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Not a bad game there, and it's okay to still run the football in this situation, but you got to be careful to not take too much time off the clock.
Here's second down and 3. Tua up the middle, Achane. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
Ready, tight? All right, fellas, listen up. Let's go.
Now Tua. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, they'll come up now. This is second and long. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Throwing Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still first down.
Penalties not what they needed here. First and 15. Here's Tua. They'll run right side with Mostert.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Here's second down. Once again, it's Mostert.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
On first and 10, it's Mostert.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's a second and 7. A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half.
Let's focus in on what we got to do here.
So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. This to almost certainly win the football game. Sanders' kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely absolutely loves it, as they should. Getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is first and 10. Herbert going to throw.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
A fun, close ball game comes to